All right, so once you are connected to the server and the remote AR session is established, then you may initiate the spatial tracking, spatial mapping to start creating the cloud point for physical elements. And in order to do that, there is a command that is called start mapping. And once it's started, the indicator in the center of a screen shows the tracking condition. So you may see those tiny dots near to the center of the screen, and they represent the incremental map being built in real time. So what I'm doing is that I'm moving myself, moving my head front and back, and give a chance to reconstruct the environment. So, I can do it as long as I want, depending on the physical size of the location of the equipment I want to digitize. Maybe for the sake of this demonstration, we will focus on the fuse box and also on some terminals, maybe for charging the battery. Obviously, we have the polarization indicators, but let's just use them to cover a slightly broader area. And of course, during the scanning, I can attach the graphical elements. So now you see that by mistake the command was recognized to place the safety symbol, and then you see it is anchored to the place that was pointed previously by this center icon, this aim, this target, this gaze icon. Let me put it this way. Anytime I can remove the overlays, delete marker. So everything is reversible. Okay, so maybe let's focus on those fuses, and let me just mark some of them to indicate the sequence of checks or removal, or maybe the condition. Oh, maybe condition would be a good representation of the use case. Add reject. So you see that, for instance, I can leave that as a work instruction that this one is broken. Add reject. So there is another one, right? And you see that when these labels are out of the field of view of the camera, then there are little waypoints in similar colors that give me the indication that points me my attention towards those items. Add warning. So another one. Let's say that I'm not sure about the condition, and you see that these waypoints are differently colored. Then let's mark our terminals. Add plus. Add minus. And again, when they disappear from the field of view, you see the collection of waypoints. So they guide me in a visual way, in a spatial way, so I can focus on them in the right order, and I can, let's say, I know where I should move. To avoid clutter, we can organize the arrangement of those labels into steps. Create step. So we are now at step number 2. Add letter. Add letter. Add letter. And so on. And we can of course navigate through those steps. Previous step. So this is what we initially created. And then the last one. Next step. Next step. Then you see the voice recognition was not so perfect. Delete marker. Create step. And then maybe we can play with some other commands. Add impact. Add safety. Add flood. So there is also a collection of those graphical symbols, glyphs, and they can be enriched with the attachments. So, for instance, during routine inspections, I can mark the elements with certain categories, risk categories, and, for instance, attach photos from the day of the inspection. So I focus on the label, and then when it is focused, it's surrounded with a little green border. Attach photo. And then I use built-in camera applet. Maybe let's switch to the thermal vision. Thermal camera. Take photo. And now you see the little indicator that tells me that there is something attached. So when somebody else next day, next week, next month will come in front of this item, this equipment, he or she may open what was captured previously. Open file. And then file is being downloaded. And again, we use the out-of-the-box document viewer. Navigate back. And once the elements are again in the field of view, the camera, the tracking is re-established again. Previous step. Previous step. So you see that those elements stay attached as if they belong to physical items. Next step. Next step. Create step. And now I will move to the panel of the remote mentor, so I can present you with some other overlays, more like text, rich text work instructions. So let me just play the role of mentor for a second.